Hi everybody. So we're going to start off by sectioning in front of the ears forward. We're going to take a triangle shaping and just trim the ends off. We're going to keep these layers long, so I'm only going to trim the ends. The higher up the hair shaft you go, of course, the more layered your haircut will be. So I'm going to keep taking these sections, taking it, over directing it to save the length, and just keep cutting where my guide is. Make sure you over direct or you will lose your length. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, and then I'm going to make sure that everything is even. After you're done doing that, take another section, vertical section, and depending on how much hair your client has, depends on how thick the sectioning will be. So I'm taking it about an inch, and then I'm just going to do the same thing, taking it up to my guide, over directing, and I'm going to just keep doing this. Each time you're done with a section, you want to make sure that it's even. When you get to the back, split it in half and take pie sectioning and just keep over directing that to the front, to your front guide, and keep cutting. Once you run out of hair, you can go ahead and just comb everything the right way again, and then we're going to cut the V in the back. Sorry if you see me chomping on food. Here I am just making sure that I'm meeting the front layers with the back layers, cutting it in a V shape. Now through the crown area, we just want to meet the front layers with the top layers, just trimming that, and over direct once again everything to the crown and trimming those layers a bit shorter. Remember, the more you cut, the shorter your layers will be. If you find that the hair is becoming knotty, go ahead and just take a shine product and distribute that, but you want to stay away from the roots because it will flatten the hair and make it appear greasy. Now I'm going to continue on taking these vertical sections and meeting the top layers with the bottom, but I'm only taking off just a little because I don't want it to be extremely layered. Just continue working around the head, taking vertical sections and meeting everything at the top. It's really important to keep checking to make sure that everything's even, because if you wait too long, then you won't know where you made your mistake. Here I'm just taking everything horizontally, bringing it up, and trimming any longer pieces. This will ensure that everything is pretty even. Once you're done, now we're ready to style. Here I'm spraying a volumizer, and the volumizer can of course go on the roots, and then with each section that I take, I am going to spray a heat protectant and the volumizer through the roots again. Here I'm just brushing to ensure that everything is evenly distributed, and I always start out through the back with a small parting, I'm going to take my blow dryer, and with the blow dryer you want to make sure that you work down the hair shaft, because if you blow dry against the hair shaft, you are going to get flyaways. So it's very important to go down the hair shaft. You want to just keep taking your sections like so, and once you get to the top, I'm going to be over directing it up and under, and I'm even going to leave the brush in there until it cools down, and that'll ensure a really pretty wave or bend in the hair. I'm going to just go ahead and finish the whole head like so, and when I say make clean sections, I just mean to, make sure your lines are pretty neat and straight. That's just the way I like to do things. You don't have to do it that way if you find that it doesn't help you, but it does help me. So I'm just going to keep going. Now through this top section, I'm just going to keep directing it back, and the reason I do this is because I don't want to see any parts afterwards. The client can part it wherever they like, or I can part it wherever they like, and then you don't have a part mark. Of course, this is all just preference and whatever you or your client prefers. And here is the finished product. I hope you guys learned something from this, and I hope you guys like this style. Have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.